Okay, so I'm inside a irregular galaxy, you know, the ones that look like clouds. And I'm just gonna ride along through it just to show you that the stars are moving as though through clouds, much like H2O droplets of fluid flow through clouds because they're moist, because they have lower pressure. And as they do so, they sometimes pass through space. As you can see developing here on the left. Alright, so let's take the point of view of one of these stars as it moves from left to right, from space, separated from the cloud. Imagine also that these droplets are not bound by gravity. They may actually fall from a cloud, move through space, and then fall through another cloud to the left or right of it, or above or below of it. Now, as you can see, we have a point of view of seeing the space between clouds and the stars as water droplets actually illuminating the space they pass through. Now we know water droplets freeze in clouds, okay? So basics of these kind of clouds is that they maintain their cool while the space generates some kind of, well, neutral temperature of these water droplets. And basically, as you shift from cold to medium temperature between these clouds and space, you'll have to have more clouds, more space, so that the clouds keep on freezing and the space keeps on moving the stars through it. That's the basics of motion through space, that in fact the stars are getting slightly heated as they do so, and all the other heat has to dissipate. So you could say each star as a water droplet is in fact part of the cloud, and part of the lower temperature range. So that in basics, when you see one star following after another, the difference between them may be such that they will basically alternate the smallest amount of cloud layer or cloud thickness or pressure between them, alternating in the medium of the temperature of these clouds. So basically, when you zoom in on any of these points of light, you're actually moving in the space of its coolness being increased or decreased depending on if you're following a star through a cloud and you follow another star through a cloud, which means basically that the gap between space and clouds gets narrowed down, and then you have the beginnings of the new development of space in reference to conserving the cloud temperature. So more than one star in one of these formats or shapes has the basics of being able to sustain themselves in the droplet reference, and also as such to be the motivators for cloud seeding or cloud beginnings, as more of these points will pull with them more cool temperature, and that will generate new clouds and more coolness, while space would be the opposite effect. Alright, hope you like that one.